do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from North London. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be second down. That's quickly out to Jefferson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Little play action here with McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Shelby Harris in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Son.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. And now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings...
Man in motion, heading left. McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A 2nd big play. This one for 22. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. What will the second quarter have in store? More from the International Series in London after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the Browns' 19-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker is back out for this kickoff.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Son, this is hot. Roll. Here we go, son.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, run.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
11 and hey.
Now here's Lawrence. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Jones now on 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Denzel Ward. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Minnesota.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Safe right. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Third and a long way to go.
Red on red. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, and all the eyes on him, takes the interception and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, attention, tight. 11. Go.
On first down, Lawrence. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. That's touchdown of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it.
No chance at all. He'll go down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Go, go, let's go. On the red. Hey, son, this...
Second down, Lawrence. Open man, that is Bond. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Browns are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll put Addison in motion. A little play action here with McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range. It's down just shy of the 20.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got his man at the 6. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Have gun. Red on red.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Blake Cashman getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Here we go. Go, let's go. Soga, hot.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Forced out left. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Down the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the four-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
46-yard
Hey, Don, this is hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
To throw is Lawrence. Picked up by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Vikings.
To the air once more is McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Right side and is brought in by Felton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings extends the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lisa 24. Done. They said hunt. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hunt.
Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Sink right. All right, let's go. Done. This side. 11, Agate. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way.
And he will take it in himself. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota. On the handoff, Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They run it once more with Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Or taken in by Felton. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here comes the screen to Jones. Down to the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Look wide. Get this one complete.
McCarthy's pass. Complete to Ty Felton.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. To throw is McCarthy. This caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Sink right. Darn, they try to 11.
To throw is Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, run. Focus. Red.
Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Big play coming up.
11.
This is 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught. It's the tight end, Najee. yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Go. On red. Go. Hey, tomato. Done. Take right open.
Lawrence now. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On first down, here's McCarthy. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got this on target to Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
A 32-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Run!
Now a first throw here in overtime. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Theo Jackson. And the Vikings are going to win the football game.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with the game ball.
So a win here for the Vikings. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.
off.